So this is one of our favorite cakes. It is a 7-tiered rainbow cake. And my friend called me and was like, "Can you make me a rainbow cake? I saw it on Pinterest." And I was
Sounds
like,
like that.
yeah, she doesn't sound like that, but I was like, "Of course." And so I looked it up. I was like, that would be easy. And then she said, "Can you make me two?" She sounds like that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Of course." And then I realized I only had 2 pans. And so I started doing this and then having to put it in the freezer and make sure it was cool enough so I could take it out and put another color in. And it was a hot ass mess. So yeah.
Let's say the next day I went to the store and I bought more pans. That's what happened. Then we got this GABA cake. Let me give, this is a good example of what happens. This is a good order. So this is GABA cake. It's made of styrofoam. We make all our kids' cakes out of styrofoam so they could keep it. So let's just go down the order of what
Because we're
happens
lazy.
when you start doing cakes at 1 in the morning. This is the first figure I made. Pretty good. I must say, not bad. Then I made this dude. Not so bad. And then I made this chick. I think it's a chick.
It's a dude.
Whatever. Blue balls. But then these last two, they're not bad, but less quality because this was about 3 in the morning. This was about 3:30 in the morning. So that's what happens when you're trying to do everything overnight, when you got to be back up.
And usually our kids' cakes suck ass because we're doing other people's cakes and then we run out of time. So yeah,
Yep.
people think we have the most awesome cakes for our kids, but usually they're pretty
Not so much.
awful.
But, you know, sometimes we do make good cakes. This is a superhero cake we made for somebody. I don't know. But, you know, you got Spider-Man, Thor, and the Hulk. But this is a funny cake because remember when he delivered this one? Looks good, right? And Thor, now I collect comic books. So to me, Thor is blue. I never watched the Avenger movies. She takes this awesome 3-tier cake. How old was the kid? 8?
He was 5.
5.
And he
Said, Thor is black. Let's do it.
Thor is black. Was the only thing he said to me, and I was like,
not like great job. And then we made a
this
cake for
cake
him.
is fucking awesome.
And then we made a cake for him this year. What was it?
Monsters Inc. or something?
Yeah, Monsters Inc. And what did he say?
He said, the ears aren't high enough.
You gotta love these kids.
Yeah.
All right. Over here, we got the Humpty Dance. It's the chains to do the hump. So we got Baba Black Sheep. And we got Wawa White Sheep.
You see what we did there?
Well, maybe like that.
There we go.
Anyways, and then make biracial kids.
And cows.
What we had to do is we had to do a 5-tiered, 50 inches tall, 48 inches wide nursery rhyme cake for the world's largest baby shower expo.
Mm-hmm. Which turned out to be a fraud, by the way.
But let's talk about Humpty real quick because I really like Humpty. It's one of my favorite fondant pieces I've ever made. The size alone and the details are simple but perfect. If you didn't do the details, it wouldn't look as good. So he was at the bottom tier, and you'll see the pictures. Yeah, he was sitting on the brick wall. But here's what's funny. It was the most ghetto expo I've ever been to. And guess how many I've ever done? 1. So, but we got there to set up this 5-foot cake, and we knock on the doors, and nobody's there. And the lady's like, I'm right around the corner. Everybody in the story sounds like this. Here we are with the big cake. We're knocking on the door. The security guys aren't anywhere to be found. Anyways, we finally get inside. Rosie Pope is there, and she's doing her thing. And we're all excited for this big day. They said thousands of tickets were sold, and we saw about 100 people.
Yeah, maybe 99.
So we were supposed to go to Atlanta to meet them there, and then like a whole bunch of checks bounced. And so luckily we never made the trip because it was a big scam. So, but we did get Humpy out the deal, so I'm happy with that.
We took all our shit back, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. We repoed that shit. Anyways, signing off.